And good luck, have fun. Good luck and have fun also from the Restreamer. This is my sentiment to you. Both players are ready, so let's go ahead and count them down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Close say good luck, Arbaro. Thank you. I'm going to need it. Voice still a little bit gone. Hopefully it will last for the next hour, 45 minutes or so. They're off. They're playing Tetris near identical stacks. Both players had a little bit of a dependency. Columns 5 and 6, or 6 and 7, whatever it is. They get it filled out. Scuti, a little bit of early trouble, but that doesn't matter. Gonna get the long bar. Gonna get the triple. Gonna get out of it. Who is Blue Scuti, you may ask? You're probably not asking that, but I'm going to pretend you did. Blue Scuti is the defending CTL champion. This is the beginning of his title defense. He's a member of the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame. PB of 12 million. Yeah, he's in Division 1A. He's starting things out here. He is down a little bit right now. 59,000 points for Blue Scuti, 93 for Masy. No, not okay. Who is Blue Scooter? Sudukanar says Jasmine is busy elsewhere, so I'll be begging for bits on her behalf. Is she watching some DAS play? She might be watching some DAS. Masy holding on to a Tetris and a half lead. You may be asking yourself, who is Masy? Well, I can tell you who Masy is. Masy is a French Tetris player, a roller, as you can see. He's in a little bit of trouble now, but he gets a Lombard, he gets a Tetris. PB of 1.4 million. He's actually, oh, okay, that's, he's in a little bit of trouble, so we're going to wait until he's done with being in trouble to finish the introduction. Nice flat burn. Getting the nice, really nice burns, getting the pieces, knowing exactly what to do with them. Kind of a little bit of a clever burning situation. Lombard Tetris is out of it, so we can finish off talking about how he is currently 0-1 in his, this is his second game. Second set, I should say, of the season. Lost to Miles 3-1, so currently sitting at 1 point in the standings, but you know, Miles is very good at Tetris, so he'll be looking to, you know, try to score some points off of Scuti. I mean, he could take the set. Stranger things have happened. Scuti, number 5 in the world right now. He's holding on to the lead, according to the Premier poll, I should say. I think Scuti was taken out by Tristop in the CTWC. Tristop going on an absolute heater. Could be wrong about that. Maybe I just imagined that match. But anyway. I don't plan on becoming relevant. Cold Bucket is saying random characters like Jasmine pop out of nowhere and become relevant. You know, just what part of being a sports fan is. Sometimes we just, you know, we need high profile fans as part of Tetris, I think. Masy holding on to a small lead here. 357 to 321. Both players about 80 lines in. Looking pretty clean right now. Good stacks. Very low stacks. Scuti drains another Tetris. Masy not really letting up long enough for Scuti to take the lead, though. Right now he's having to take some burns, but so is Scuti. So both players kind of responding to the same RNG sequences about the same way. Scuti, of course, world-renowned 29 player. So Masy will be looking to develop as much of a lead as possible before then. Not that Scuti is any slouch in his 18 or 19 speed game either. Masy up over 400 before the 100 line mark, though. Lombard Tetris goes up to 434. Scuti is a little bit of trouble. Not really trouble, but it's up kind of high. Took a triple. Got 2 few more burns. Got the well open. Lombard Tetris is clean again. Masy actually opening up with this lead up to 70,000 points now as we get closer and closer to level 19. 454 for Scuti, 503 for Masy. Great pace for him so far. Just, you know, starting off this match on the right foot. And Scuti kind of digging again. Has a dependent stack, has a little bit of a dingbat situation. His board would not pass muster with the California earthquake. I don't know what, you know, state or local organization determines if buildings are safe for earthquakes, but Scuti has now retrofitted it, got a Lombard, got a Tetris, goes up to 484. Both players less than a Tetris away. I guess Scuti exactly a Tetris away from level 19. Okay. There we go. Masy's transition 597, a little bit of a slowdown, but still very solid transition score. Scuti 509. Down about 90,000 points as Masy strains another Tetris. We're into post. There we go. Lombard Tetris for Scuti. Masy just firing away. Has to take a couple burns, but won't be any more than a couple, assuming the pieces come. There we go. Finally gets the J. Nice stuck. Lombard Tetris. Scuti set up slightly dirty, 2 off the bottom. Center well. Lombard Tetris. Perfect transfer. Chess master rolling chess. Here's the thing. Okay. I should get back into Go. I would say I should get back into Go, but I don't know if I have time to get back into Go. 671 for Scuti. 758 for Masy. Masy just holding on to this lead here. Lombard Tetris. Not letting up, really. Yeah, Scuti. Maybe a little bit of a misdrop of that tee. Maybe just didn't have a good place to put it. But we'll be taking a little more dig. Lombard Tetris for Masy. Column 8. Up to 818 on level 23. Scuti kind of trying to get cleaned up once again. Colin asking, what is chess? What is chess? We just don't know. God, I need to rewatch Look Around You. It's a classic of the Arbaro teenage years. Just look around you. Can you work out what we're looking for? That's right. Tetris. Masy now up to about 100,000 point lead here. Just playing very, very efficiently. 916 and level 26. Lombard Tetris goes up to 947. Killer game for Masy. Both players clean at the moment. So here's the J for the left, looking for a tuck. It's a Tetris first. And Masy's left side also not looking great, but ends up getting the Lombard. That's going to be a... cleans the board at the cost of a double. Waiting on a Tetris. Where the hell is Tetris? Well, first of all, okay, Masy's in trouble now. All of a sudden, very high up, getting the burns. Gets square over. Nice, yes. Wonderful rolling. Exhibition of skill. Lombard Tetris 997, and just like that, Masy is in the clear. Lombard Tetris, Scuti fires back 903, so Masy didn't actually shed any pace there. Got rid of it. Got rid of the dirty situation pretty quickly. Has maxed out. Is level 28 at the moment. 1035, waiting on the long bar now. He pieces over. This is some great rolling from Masy, but hangs the J right before the transition. Lombard Tetris going to get the stack down, and then going to take a triple into level 29. 1082. His board is falling apart very quickly. Scuti Lombard Tetris goes up to 987. That's a transition score for him, and Masy not going to be able to continue. So Blue Scuti, you are in a chase down. You need 1084 in order to take it. A84. And take the split double. He's going to be able to mostly burn this out. I think this is line outable. Might want to take a couple Tetrises. Just to, might be a situation where that's safer. I don't really know. But gonna have to get Savers or the left does so. It's almost Tetris ready. There he goes. Waiting on the bar. Bar ain't coming. So he's just gonna have to take the double, but whatever. He has plenty of room. Yeah. Colin's saying we need one Tetris and change, basically. I feel like that's, I need to study my Tetris score tables or something. Should be like a little Restreamer cheat sheet. I take the triple. Yeah, he is... Okay, I can just line this out from here. 20,000 points. It's a great game for Masy, though. Board just fell apart right before 29. Otherwise, just very, very clean game. Did have a killer dig, but ended up getting out of it. There it is. No, not quite. There it is. Scuti will take game number 1. GG's. And see, literally says it. Okay, cool. Yeah, but, you know, I think that you gotta learn how much the line out, like, score contributes, right? Because, you know, if you transition into, like, 19 and want to, like, line out to 29, that's going to give you around 100,000 points. You just kind of know that intuitively. I don't really have an intuition for that for 29. You know what I mean? All right, Spur rolling in. This is his first game back. We can let him mull in. On board Tetris. Probably not a great score for Blue Scuti. We know he can, know he's capable of, but you know what? It's fine. It's only match of the day. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I just get randomly nervous when I play comp. Obviously, I'm not pulling the sort of numbers that Scuti is, but Colin in chat says Scuti may say he's nervous, but he looks cool as a cucumber. A little bit of misshaft for Masy. Misdrop for Masy. Not looking super happy about it, but we'll do his best to clear this up. Maybe he's just going to do a dirty Tetris. And there it is, Lombard Tetris. Ends up only taking a couple burns because of it, so. So far, Masy has done a very good job not letting his mistakes cut into his pace very much. Just cleaning things up very quickly and kind of getting back to the business of scoring Tetris is just fun to watch. Lombard Tetris for Scuti. Masy gonna have to take a few burns here. Nice double. Gets everything clean again. Scuti might have to take a little bit here. Ben Squirrely is, I have never lost a match. I am the best. Virginia Commonwealth Football Program, still undefeated. I've only lost 1 set ever and only 4 matches. Okay. I win matches I shouldn't win. Okay, here's what okay. Obviously, you know, Arbaro comp corner. Maybe not the most thrilling thing in the world. I've settled into a playstyle that's very good for comp and very bad for quals. Because I can survive very well into like the 19 transition, which is like at my level really all you need to do. Like if I'm playing well, sometimes I just tilt or like my wits leave me and I just play very badly. But if I'm playing well, I can just get there over and over again with like a 350,000 point score, which will win like most of the games that I play. It's Masy, a little bit of trouble here. Board looking very dependent. Kind of misses the J. So I'm gonna need a bit of time to clean this out and does not want to spend too much of it against Blue Scuti. Does have the lead right now, 195 to 182, but it is a slim one. He's setting up dirty. A Lombard triple, not able to keep that set up quite long enough for the Tetris to come, ending up having to burn out of it right before the bar comes, but that's okay. It's going to be a great triple with that J, and I think he's going to be A-okay. There we go. Lombard Tetris. And we are Scuti at 251, Masy at 233. So Masy did end up kind of giving up his score lead as a result of that dig. We're mostly tied here. But we'll live to see another day. You could say, I represent the South Sandwich Islands because there is no Scotland, only UK. Call it second. Didn't I sweep you? You did sweep me. That was me playing badly. I will occasionally just tilt and just kind of completely go off the rails. Not a great thing, but, you know, happens to everyone, I think. When I'm playing well, I can be a very consistent player. Scuti's in some trouble here. Yeah, takes the burn. Gonna... Okay, starting to dig out of this. Trying to get the stack down. The Lombard, that's going to be a split triple, I believe. In any case, helps to fill out those lines. Might give Masy a chance to retake the lead now. A very slim one for him at the moment. 360 to 358. We are 96 lines in. So Masy setting up one off the bottom, otherwise clean. Gets the key tuck. But getting droughted. 30-piece drought. Lombard finally comes, but Masy's board, was blocked. Doesn't quite get the J all the way over. Getting the tuck, though, Lombard Tetris. So Masy will take a 1 Tetris lead. Blue Scuti still digging, 367. Masy is at 389. His stack is looking pretty clean. We're now about 15 lines from the 29 transition. Masy waiting on the bar, gets it, Lombard Tetris. Another little drought for Blue Scuti. Does get the Lombard, get the Tetris. Board is clean. So, both players kind of suffer through a fairly dry 18. Sail the tail through it, and they're about to hit the 19 speed milestone. Masy will transition 469, Blue Scuti at 450, so yet again, Masy holding on to a slim lead. Lombard Tetris for Masy gets a J to fill out a dependency. Board looking much better, much more balanced. Blue Scuti getting pieces over. Both players looking pretty good at the moment. Do want to bar, though. Another little drought here. There's that 130-piece drought, but other than that, just a lot of little droughts. Just keep kind of throwing these players off. Can't quite get into rhythm, but they're scoring now. Lombard Tetris for Masy. Blue Scuti is going to fire right back. Masy holding on to a 1 Tetris lead, actually 3/4 of a Tetris, if an NTC score indicator is to be believed. Lombard Tetris for Masy. 601, 584 for Scuti. So, tight game here. Scuti, a bit of a T misdrop. Didn't quite see what happened, but we'll have to take a few burns. Masy gets a Tetris. Expanding his lead just a little bit. Still pretty slim, but now it's over a Tetris. Yeah, did have a little bit of a low left, but he's going to build that out. Scuti does get a Tetris. Column 7. Now his stack is back to normal. And Masy doesn't get an S all the way over. We'll have a hole in his stack. Looks like he's just going to try to paper over it. No, he is. Lombard Tetris gets that dirty Tetris. 5 off the bottom, I believe. 4 or 5. I don't know. I can't count that high. Holding on to a Tetris lead. Lombard Tetris. 785 for Masy. 774 for Blue Scuti. We're into level 25 now. As Masy has to form a Lombard dependency. So a few burns from him. Going to mean that Blue Scuti is going to chew back some of this lead. Chew back. How's that for a mixed metaphor for you? Claw back, chew up. You know, pick one. Masy going into a lead, but also has... Scuti has a few lines in hand, so it's about half a Tetris. Very, very slim. We're pretty much as good as tied at the moment. 15,000 point lead for Masy. Lombard Tetris goes up to 920. 905 for Blue Scuti. Panchito, first time chatter. Welcome in. The Classic Tetris League experience. I guess this is not the Adam Irish experience. This is the Arbaro event happening. And the tail of the tape so far is that Masy's holding on to these really, really slight leads through kind of the pre-kill screen play, as both players level 28 now. Blue Scuti less than a Tetris away will dig into level 29, and Masy needs a Lombard, gets it 2 lines away, going to triple into that. 1,008,000 points from Masy. Lombard Tetris goes up to 1050. That's Blue Scuti transitions into 29, goes up to 991. Lombard Tetris Board was kind of looking very iffy, but ends up getting the Tetris as Masy's board falling apart here. 1055, and he can't get pieces over. It looks like he's going to be done. 1055 is the top out score, which means Blue Scuti, you were in a chase down. Need 1066 in order to take it. A66 of already up to 1053. Only needs a few more lines. That double's going to do it. Blue Scuti will take game number 2. GG's. Closing lock in Scuti. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. They're saying, drink water, homie. I have tea, actually. I have my berries tea that I have beside me. I have my cough drops. So far, I have not gone into a coughing fit during this set, which is probably like a minor miracle. You know, Scuti's coughing. I feel like I somehow caused that. You know when you sneeze or like yawn and everyone else around you yawns? Hopefully that's not a thing that happens with coughing. Everyone's just sharing their germs. Scuti having to take a few birds here. Masy's stack also looking a little set-up-y. Yeah, like dependent, has to set up a lot of tucks. Trying to get out of it. Does so. Not too many burns. 16-piece drought over on Scuti's side. Kind of maybe explains why all the tucks were set up, but Masy ended up handling it professionally. 94,000 for Masy, 37 for Blue Scuti. So Masy with a 2.5 Tetris lead very early here. Cold Bucket saying, Arbaro not drinking water must be why all these droughts are happening. It's actually due to climate change. The turns out every time you score a Tetris in Tetris, inside of the cart, a little bit of a little bit of carbon emission happens. So, like, as you use a cart, the little ecosystem inside of it, like, ends up trapping sunlight, and results in climate change. So biomes, you know, what was once a savanna becomes a desert. What was once a rainforest becomes a savanna. You know, there's a huge loss of biodiversity. Just not a good thing happening. 121 for Blue Scuti, 193 for Masy. So Masy holding on to that early lead. We're about 45 lines in. Climate change was rough at CTWC. It was, yeah. Also, California is just like that. California is just brown. It's just at least Southern California. It's just a very brown place to live. My guitar instructor is moving to LA. I guess, like, if you're, you know, really like live music, LA is the place to be. Seattle ain't the music town it used to be, but I still like living here. 224 for Masy. Lombard Tetris goes up to 248. Blue Scuti's at 193. Both players looking clean. Masy's board in slightly better shape, but, you know, Scuti ends up solving it. Gets a Lombard, gets a Tetris. Yeah, Masy has impressed. And these are his first sets since season 23. He ended up finishing second place there in Division 2B. Second place to T-Storm. T-Storm ended up winning on match record, but that means Masy won more games. So, a bit of a tough cookie, so to speak. And going to be if you're not like a Blue Scuti Miles level player, he's going to be a formidable opponent. I think we're going to go see some killer matches from him later in the season. Now that this one's bad, he's holding on to a lead for virtually all of 18 and 19. At least that says Scuti is digging again, gets a long bar. Going to help resolve this stack a bit. There's a couple hanging pieces. Lombard Tetris. Gonna resolve things a bit. 339 for Scuti. 408 for Masy. We are 95 lines in, thereabouts. The haze in LA is wild. Hated that. Love the climate. Scuti's a Rockies fan. It makes sense, right? Like Oklahoma. Like, what do you have besides that? You have the Astros, who cheat. You have the... Rangers who make questionable personnel decisions. Like, why would you, I guess they're the World Series champions, but oh my goodness, getting it down. Scuti hits the T-spin, ended up having to do a little bit of scrambling, but he's going to get out of it. Lombard Tetris. Masy just continuing to develop a lead here. It's up to almost 100,000. Yes, we're getting pretty close to the level 19 transition. Racing, go Rockies. I don't really know who's on the Rockies. I'm kind of a very casual baseball fan. I've been getting more into it because I need to... It's just like... I like baseball because it's a thing you can watch while you're doing something else. And then something exciting happens every once in a while. It's nice. You can spend like, not too much as Masy transitions 581. Our Tetris for Scuti goes up to 461. Still has room for 2 more Tetrises. There's one of them. Masy set up kind of high. Yeah, it's going to get it down. Ends up having to take the burns. Still being droughted. Trying to get the well open before the Lombard isn't quite able to do it, but he's able to open it before the next one. Lombard Tetris for Scuti. He's going to Tetris into transition 508. So Scuti does have about a level's worth of lines in hand. Masy has about 60 to 80,000 points of a pace lead, a little bit more in terms of real-time lead. They may have to take a few burns there, though, so he's going to have to spit some of it back up. Charlie Blackman is the only one I know. Yeah. As he's just not getting that J. Oh, it's just the L. This could be trouble. Getting out of it. Some really nice stakes from Masy here, too. Oh my goodness, this is trouble, though. He can't get the J over. That's got to be it. Masy tops out 649. Lombard Tetris for Scuti. He's going to chase down. He's 650 in order to take it. 650. Most of the way there. One more Tetris will do it. Not quite Tetris ready. Has a Lombard dependency. So. The Lombard ain't coming. There it is, finally. And that's going to be it. Scuti will take the game, the set, and the sweep. GG's, y'all. It was a fun one. Yeah, it happens, but, I think Masy can hold his head up high after that one. Blue Scuti, not exactly a easy opponent. He's Blue Scuti. What can you say? Anyway, I'll get this reported. Thank you all for hanging out. A little bit of a appetizer. Let's see who we got to raid. Y'all know this. We have CTL happening. We got... I'm gonna raid Mari. Who else is here? He's playing until then. He's not playing Tetris. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? I'm gonna try to raid something that's a little less... I guess no one's playing Tetris because everyone is watching a gazillion things going on. Let's just do Classic Tetris Monthly. I'm going to be boring. GG's. One of one anyway, but not even getting 1.1 is tragic. I think you played really well. I think you had some weird RNG and you handled it well. That's my personal opinion. So, yeah. I don't think the score tells the whole story. All right, let's raid Classic Tetris Monthly because we are boring. Yeah, come... Yeah. All right. GG's, y'all. I appreciate you. Have a great evening. Have a great day.
He's playing right now. Hello, Aid. Hello, and well, I already said Andy. K9 watching Tetris. Thank you for the 321 bits. Says go dog go. So you're gonna get the first Tetris of the match here. Both players are on Twitch at the moment as NTC was deciding to just magically not work for Dog. Tetris for Tugi there, now up to 46,000 points. Dog is also Tetris ready, and there's the long bar, Tetris for Dog. Scamper saying Dog is cooked for real, for real. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if that's true. Oh, Tugi hanging a square there. Can still get out of this with some good adjustments, but unfortunate placement there. But Tetris for Tugi regardless can still set up the T-spin, and we'll get the T-spin there. Clears the line. Tugi Tetris ready with a clean board. Tetris for Dog. Dog's on 114,000. Tugi 94,000. And Tugi's camera's a little bit large there, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do something magical called flip horizontal, and we'll just put it like there. Actually, that doesn't work because... whatever. Okay, Tugi will just be looking the wrong way because it looks better. Actually, well, I suppose maybe we could make something work here, but it's fine. Live edits, everybody. 166 for Tugi, 160 for Dog. Dog gets a Tetris to go up to 183. Tetris for Tugi as well, now up to 188. So both players with an even start to this match so far. Tetris for Dog. Tugi now Tetris ready again. Both players on the similar amount of lines. And Tetris for Tugi, just 5,000 points separating these two at the moment, and that is owing to Tugi being about 6 lines ahead, so some line clears probably, and there's almost simul Tetris there from both players. Tugi plays without even having to look at the board. True. Showing that right now. Not even having to look. Disrespect the Dog playing Tetris. Tetris for Tugi, up to 257. Dog just right behind on 253. But Tugi getting another Tetris there to go up to 280. But Dog still right behind on 275. And Dog will now take the lead with that Tetris to go up to 298. Dog and Tugi both yawning. Yeah, both players quite tired today. Maybe they're bored because they're so good that normal Tetris play is just that boring. Although, to be fair for Tugi, it's probably quite late for him, so that's understandable. It is 11:15 p.m. here, so God knows what it is for Tugi. Probably about an hour or two later. 327, 940 for both players. Both players briefly tied there. Tetris for Tugi now up to 350. And Dog responding, so both players on very similar pace, very similar line efficiency as well. As we're now about halfway towards level 19, and both players are on incredible pace. Nice tuck there with the J for Dog there. Both players are now Tetris ready. And there's the long bars. Tetris for Dog, Tetris for Tugi. 397 Dog, 396 Tugi. Less than 1,000 points separating these two at the moment. Dog is Tetris ready. And Tugi hanging a T-piece there. And now going to have to do some burning here. Can Dog take advantage? Oh, Dog misses the tuck with the T. And now we'll have to do some burning of his own. That is unfortunate for Dog. But both players in a dig here. It's going to come down to who gets out of it first, and it'll be Dog who gets the Tetris first with that nice single burn, and another Tetris for Dog. Now takes a definitive lead for probably the first time in the match. 468 Dog, 427 for Tugi. Tugi gets a tuck with the square piece there, and with another square piece gets Tetris ready with another single burn. And Skylight saying Adam American 18. Where have I heard that before? 491 Dog, 432 Tugi. Tetris for Tugi up to 455. The blank thing, second fave adjustment. Well, we know what your favorite one is. And we'll see if any of these players decide to do it. Like, last second adjustment there for Tugi with that L piece does set up the Tetris, which Tugi does get to go up to 500k. Both players are well on pace for at least a 600k transition here. Incredible efficiency from both despite a couple of digs. Tetris again for Dog at the 560 with still 21 lines to go. Another Tetris for Dog, 583. And Tetris for Tugi. Dog 606, Tugi 546, so just under 3 Tetris lead here for Dog right now. Tugi is going to respond with the Tetris. The one and true Adam American 18. Hello, Lipton. How are you doing? It is very late for you. You should be asleep. And especially after making comments like that, you should be sound asleep. Tugi transitions to level 19 on 616. And Dog looks like it's going to come just short of 700k here. But still incredible pace. Yeah, we'll be just short of 700k. Transitions with 698. Absolutely unbelievable transition scores for both players here. Oh, and Tuki hangs a T-piece there. Gonna have to make some tucks and adjustments. Tucks in the long bar. Not quite a clean Vits, but maybe Jasmine will be moderately happy with that. Dog's on 722. Tugi 659. 12:18 is sleepy time, Lipton. Don't you know this? Come on. Tugi 687 with that Tetris. Dog responding 775. About 90,000 points. 3 Tetrises between these two right now. Level 20 for Dog. Tugi is about 11 lines ahead. So Dog is well ahead on pace and is behind on lines. So this is a great advantage here for Dog at the moment. But Tugi's going to need to be incredibly efficient here and has to keep mind of that line deficit. 831 Dog, 750 for Tugi. Tetris for Tugi, Tetris for Dog. Level 23 here now for Tugi, level 22 for Dog. Dog is Tetris ready, so is Tugi. Tetris for Tugi. Dog has a couple of lines in the, or a couple of holes in the stack. Does get the Tetris, but now we'll have to deal with those. Isn't in a scoring position right now for a Tetris. But is getting the holes dealt with there. Uncovering. But has to create another one there in row 4. Tugi's board is getting a little bit jammed up here, but is getting the singles and doubles needed, getting the right pieces. Nice horizontal line tuck. I guess you would call that a hits, I suppose. Maybe that's what the kids are calling it. 827 for Dog, 939 for, or 827 Tugi, 939 for Dog, rather. Tugi is currently digging. Dog gets out of the dig into a Tetris. 971 looks set for a max out on 25 here. Dog continuing to have great pace. Tetris for Dog, and there it is. Max out for Dog. AO2. Tugi 841. And Tugi just gets out of the dig right now, but is falling further and further behind. Almost 200,000 points between these two right now. Tugi goes up to 877, but Dog going up to A67. And that's an A for Apple, not an 8. So, contrary to popular belief, Dog hasn't just lost 200,000 points. Tetris for Dog, B01 now, Tugi 910, and Dog just continuing to just keep being aggressive and efficient here. And Tugi might not have too many options, but just needs to try to potentially outlast on 29 play here, which would be very difficult with a player of Dog's caliber here. Tugi's board is starting to climb, and the well is closed. Has to get something over to that left side. Does get some pieces over there. 952 for Tugi. B45 for Dog. And level 29 is coming for both players here. Tugi's board not very transitionable here. And we'll transition with the next 9 clear. And oh, kind of a misplacement of that long bar. And nothing Tugi can do. Tops out at 960. Dog on B97. We'll take game number 1. GG's. Also, stupid question time. Is it possible to play NTSC version of Tetris in Europe, where theoretically only PAL version should work? I mean... yeah, I mean... because that worked out so well the last time we did it. The last time we did that, we got whatever goal we were looking for, and the commentary was so good that Fractal early topped. Don't you guys want to see that? Not the whole sabotage, well, not sabotaging players, but early tops, which no one likes to see, but the whole Irish commentary, haha, funny, Adam Irish. First Tetris of game 2 will go to Tugi. Dog responding not too far behind. Also, I just noticed that 10 minutes ago, Adam American 18 followed Classic Tetris League. I don't know whether to say thank you or not, but that is a thing to note down, that Adam American 18 has followed. So I guess thank you, Adam American 18. I still don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't want to know, but whatever. Currently, early on, Dog is your leader on 142, Tugi 137. Dog, I'm going to have to make some adjustments here. A bit of a high center of the board for Dog. Neither player Tetris ready at the moment, and both with a little bit of work to do. Dog gets the board clean, and there's the Tetris for Dog. Tugi has some clutter on the well there that he will need to clean up. Looking to try to set up a dirty Tetris, is going for the dirty center well Tetris, and there it is, dirty center well for Tugi. Disgusting. Not as disgusting as some Tetrises I see, but it's still a disgusting center well Tetris. Another Tetris for Tugi there to get the stack cleaned up again. On 214, Dog 192. What is Irish? I only know American. I don't know either. Tetris for Dog up to 219, Tugi 237. Both, well, Tugi's now Tetris ready. Dog just got a Tetris. Tetris for Tugi. And Tugi now can immediately set up for another. And does get another Tetris for Tugi 283. And Tetris for Dog as well. So that's 16,000 points separating these two at the moment. So less than a Tetris here. Tetris for Tugi and Tetris for Dog. Adam American 18 is asking, what is a kilometer? I mean, Adam American 18, you would know because I'm Irish, and in Ireland we have kilometers, which is the superior unit of measurement over long distances. Don't come at me. 360 for Dog, 377 for Tugi here. Both players at about line 80 or so, just under, in fact. Dog is Tetris ready, and so is Tugi. Both players now waiting for the long bar here. And both boards getting a little bit high there, but Tugi's going to get the Tetris, and another Tetris for Tugi. And Dog also going to take advantage of those two long bars in quick succession, getting two Tetrises as well. So still just 16,000 points separating them, but Dog is not going to extend that lead to 38,000 with that Tetris, up to 446. Dog not going to be able to use that same long bar for a Tetris, so is on 409, a Tetris and a half behind. Adam American 18 is greater than Adam Irish 18, but does Adam American 18 have the best Restreamer award for Season 25? I didn't think so. Where's Adam American 18's award? Doesn't have one. Exactly. So take that. Someone's gonna write in an Adam American 18 for Season 26 now. Simul Tetris for both players. Tugi still holding the lead on 478. Dog now on 486 will take the lead here. Tugi is not in a scoring position for a Tetris right now. Dog is, and is Tetris ready. And there's the long bar. Tetris for Dog now takes a definitive lead on 509. Tugi 482. Adama will fight in CTWC DAS? Exactly. We will scrap on the stage. Bruised ego for Adam Irish 18. Chen, for someone who's such a big hater, you're sure in a lot of my streams. You're in a lot of my streams, my friend. I'm guessing you're just such a dedicated hater that you have to watch all my streams. You're here for Dog, but when I'm streaming, then who are you here for? When you're at when you're watching like my TNP beginner matches, who are you there for? Dog transitions level 19, 603. Tugi 522 transition right behind, and Tugi is now Tetris ready. There for you, but you're not in TNP beginner, Lipton. You're in silver, I think. Tetris again for Tugi now to 571. To Dog 629. Tetris for Tugi, Tetris for Dog. Both players now on level 20. 656 Dogs, 597 for Tugi. Both players playing clean at the moment.